Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UCF Knights offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws. The whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Golden. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At midfield, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for room. It's short. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Martinez looking to fire. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's short. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the move. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. It's wise not to be too greedy. And it's a fake. It's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. And they're not going to pick up the 1st down on the fake field goal. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll go to the ground. Oh, how did he make that move? And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll bring it back. It's golden. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires into traffic, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and they get you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Got the quick pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On second down, wants to throw it. Got it! He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll immediately call timeout. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They move the tight end all over. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
The Knights moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. On the move, it's Golden. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Dumps it to the back. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Martinez will let it fly. He's got his man across the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCF!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 10 over Georgia.
He'll start this drive firing.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, just keeps firing. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. They'll throw it on first down. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Going up top on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to fire on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really trying to make that tempo work here to get a little bit closer for the kicker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the rank.